Today we're battling in the Ultra League, and I'll be using my best team, and honestly my current favorite one as well. I get a really good positive leads. There will be some losses which I'll go over. I think I could have potentially won one. I have gotten more patient, so if you saw there, I didn't throw right away. I think they were trying to catch, and the Shiny Charizard just scared the Charmer away and decided to dip out. So moving on to the next match, we got a great lead. We're gonna get to Swampert. Honestly, the save swap, it's hard. If I face a Giratina, I swap out to my I actually do Walrein. But honestly, I felt like had I save swapped Charizard for many of these matches, well, when I got the bad matches, I might have actually have been able to win at least one of them. Who knows about the other one? But it's really hard. I think it really just depends on what you're seeing, or just test it out, or just ignore anything I'm saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still trying to wake up, man. Hope you guys had a great weekend. So we let the Swampert take us out right there. And Virizion just has so much energy. It's just so stacked in energy right now that we're going to go ahead and Leaf Blade. Now, I knew I felt like they were going to shield. I just felt like they would. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and throw Leaf Blade. I think they're going to use a second shield. And I'm like, dang, man, like, they're really just blocking. Anytime you see stuff like this, that means they don't want to see the Pokemon you're using in the back, right? Most likely they have either a Steel type or maybe a Fighting type or something that would do good, you know? And right here, I keep trying to click on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I keep trying to click on that, and it's just not working. And we end up actually swapping out, and we find out that it's a Registeel. And this isn't too bad, honestly, just because, you know, we have a shield against them. They have no shield, so I'm going to easily get to the Earthquake. And also, if you haven't already, please leave a like and also subscribe, guys. We're killing it this month. We're almost at 11K subs, so you guys are just amazing. Right here, I'm thinking, are they just running the Flash Cannon Registeel? But it turns out they actually had a Focus Blast, so they finally use it. Maybe they're trying to get a shield or something, who knows. Gonna go ahead and Sacred Sword. And I'm like, I thought maybe this would be enough to take it out, but Registeel is obviously tanky, and they live like just by barely anything. We double click them down. And at this point, we're just going to take Swampert out of his misery. Let's go ahead and just Leaf Blade him. Even though Swampert's the shiny one, he's not going to be able to live a Leaf Blade to the face. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next match. This is our first loss. And honestly, you know, I kept using Walrein as a save swap, but I think honestly Charizard might be the way to go, especially with how the current meta is. So honestly, save swap is Charizard. If you stuck around to find out, save swap is Charizard. We're going to go ahead and take a nice slash to the face. I was like, do we want to actually go all the way to the Earthquake? And I'm like, nah, let's just go ahead and do these. Let's go ahead and get some little bit of damage. And then right here, okay, I think this is exactly where I messed up. See, I got greedy, and I'm like, let's go ahead and shield this and go with the Earthquake. I thought this Earthquake was going to be enough to take him out, and I was going to, like, win back switch, right? But it's not enough. What was that? It like did nothing, you know, obviously because he's what do you call it? It's not stab, right? It's not the same attack bonus. So Earthquake was, I thought it would have been enough to take him out, but honestly, Obscune is XL, so that's probably why. And see, now we're gonna go ahead and they're gonna swap it to a Walrein. So if I swapped in the Charizard, they probably would have swapped into Obscune or Walrein. Right, and we probably would have been solid. See, this is the one we probably could have won. And now we're going to go ahead and go on to my Virizion. I'm going to Leaf Blade him. I'm going to Leaf Blade this Trevenant. And this trainer almost gives you like an opportunity, a chance here. I'm like, man, you know what? They shielded that. Maybe we got this. I can't shield these at all, right? They're going to take me out. They're going to farm me down till the cows come home. So at this point, I need to just try to lower this guy as much as I can to bring in my Charizard. So we're going to go do the first Leaf Blade, and we're going to do the next one. But at this point, they have so much energy. They're probably almost there at probably like 7 Shadow Claws, probably even more, right? And there's just no way. They're going to get to Shadow Ball very fast. Right here, we're going to shield this one. This is a Shadow Ball for sure. But I'm like, nah, man, they have so much energy, right? They're like 3, 4. So at this point, I'm like, nah, this is not no Seed Bomb. Yep, Shadow Ball. So we got to take it out right there. Had we swapped in Charizard, I think we would have had a shot. We probably would have had a shot still had I not had I not gone ahead and used that shield Walrein against Obstagoon. So right here, when I see Giratina, I do swap in the Walrein. See, that's normally what I do because when I see these matchups, I feel like if I swap in Charizard, they're gonna have a Swampert waiting for me. So that's why mainly I use Walrein as a safe swap. But you know, it just really depends. Honestly, go with your gut, guys. Go with your gut with this one. Right here, we're gonna go ahead and Earthquake. So I didn't shield that first one because we don't need to. We can live it, right? And just because Walrein, is very tanky. And right here, we're gonna go ahead and I knew this was an Earthquake, so I will shield this one right here. And we're gonna get to the Earthquake, and I've overfarmed a little bit. I overfarmed to kind of make them think that I'm trying to bait possibly. And they go ahead and they actually no shield this. Now, see, this is a matchup where I felt like I actually probably could have won. Not this match, match, because I do lose this one, right? We're gonna get Earthquake, so 2, 3, 4. I almost wonder if I could have farmed him down. Right? I wonder if I could have farmed down. But this is really where I really mess up. Now, I could have tried to throwing this Earthquake, I think really sealed the deal. I think I could have maybe gotten a little bit more farm. And as soon as I saw the Cresselia, well, maybe gotten like, I probably should have tried to catch on get rid of my Virizion, right? And then have almost like 2 Icicle Spears stacked, or close to 2. That way I can go ahead and apply some more pressure once the Giratina comes back, right? But now we're in an awkward spot where we're actually going to allow this Giratina to farm us down, right? The Cresselia has depleted all its energy, but Charizard would be okay. But because of how much energy advantage that they have, see, I'm now forced to have the Walrein just come in and get taken out, right, with the Dragon Claw. But because they have a shield, I'm thinking they're probably gonna go ahead and reach like reach the Ancient Power and just nuke us out. But it's a Dragon Claw. Now, unfortunately, Charizard isn't the bulkiest, so these Dragon Claws are gonna start hurting. They're gonna add up, and we're now at a range where it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna go ahead and Dragon Claw them and just hope that I would need to get to the back-to-back Blast Burns, but I don't even think that would be enough to take out the Cresselia at this point. See, they're just gonna get to a move, and this is gonna be a Grass Knot, which is enough to take us out from this range. So GG's. I really felt like I could have played this matchup a lot better, but it is what it is. It's a learning experience at the same time. Right here, we have an amazing lead. So I'm like, dude, there's no way we can lose this. We got this. I had a feeling. Normally, what I've been doing, I've been a lot more patient. Because a lot of my opponents have been catching. So, but in that one, I just felt like they weren't going to catch. And I was a little bit late to the swap there, but I got some energy on my Virizion. And now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to take this. It's going to be Night Slash. Either have Night Slash or Iron Head. I'm like, you know what? We can take it. And they were able to get, a pretty good amount of energy. So they got to the second Night Slash pretty quickly there. But I have a strong feeling when your opponent's a shield down, honestly, the nuke move is the way to go. Because more than likely they're not going to shield. Yep, they didn't shield that at all. They're going to bring back the Avalugg. And we actually are able to reach this Blast Burn, which will do neutral damage because, they're rock too. So, but they're going to go ahead and shield. But it would have done some big damage. And now we're good. We're 2 shields up. I could safely bring in the Virizion. Excuse me. I could safely bring it in. Shield this. Now that they use a Blizzard, dude, that was a nuke move. So they definitely are depleted of energy. Now we're going to go ahead and bring down the Landorus. We see MP here. Now, I'm thinking, dude, Landorus probably has a high attack. And I'm not going to take no fighting move. It ended up being a Focus Blast. So a great shield on my part. Had that connected and I got taken out, I'm pretty sure we lose that match. We're going to lose that match. They're going to bring back the Avalugg. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the Earthquake. Now, because they are, because they're rock typing, this Earthquake is going to be super effective. So we wrap up the match. We get a 3 out of 5 set. Not too bad, to be honest. I really hope you guys learn from, the mistakes that I made in these matches and really go with your gut as to the safe swap. It's not really 100% for this team. It just really depends. So let me know how this team works out for you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.